Hi, this is Reverend Rick McCain. I'm along with my baby, my girl, my boo, author Brenda McCain, and we're bringing something back to you, the after show. We want to do just one question and ask the question this. So, ladies, I'm going to ask you this. I want you all to give a lady out there that was listening to the show and will see this on Facebook some encouragement. They're in a abusive relationship. Encourage them on how they can get out of the relationship. See, this is real. Everybody just comes in. How do they get out of the relationship? Give them some steps on what they need to do to be victorious and not a victim. Sylvia, start off with it.
Well, let me say, think about your child. If there's a child in it, ladies tend to stay in because of the man. I'm going to ask you to look past that and think about the child. How do you want your child to grow up? What type of life, what type of atmosphere do you want for your child? I know it's not one of violence, so with that thought in mind, do whatever is necessary to get out of the relationship. Get in touch with any, there are several agencies throughout Chicago or wherever you are. Do what you need to do to free yourself so that your child can have a life.
Yes.
That's the most important thing. If there's a child, if there isn't a child, then think about yourself, sister. Who are you? Don't you love you? Do what you need to do for you. And there are several agencies that can help you do that thing.
Amen. Colette, talk to me.
I would just want to encourage her and tell her to start and really learn how to love herself. I know for me, it took me a long time to figure out loving myself. It took me 3 years to get back to where I am now. And that's most important. Get some help. Write about how you feel. Share your story. I mean, take it from me. Since I shared my story, it's definitely made a difference in my life, other people's lives, because I said I didn't want what happened to me to just go in vain. What happened to my mom? I wanted to be able to make a change and stop it by not happening to me again, as well as help other people. So definitely talk about what you're going through. It does help you.
Tina.
What I'd like to say, I've not been a victim of domestic violence. I'm speaking as a licensed counselor, and I want people to know that there is help out there. Even if you're in a big city like Chicago or the state of Illinois, there's all sorts of free help out there if you need it. Even to rural areas, you just have to go out there and find it. And even if the help that you like would be from someone licensed or something like that, if you can't get to that, go to a friend, a family member, somebody that you can trust and confide in, and let them know that this is something that you're going through, and you will begin to be able to work your way out of it. Because what you want to do is to be able to love yourself. You should love yourself first and foremost before you can even share that love with someone else. So I encourage people to just, you don't have to go through it alone. There are people out there that can help you.
Baby, you got something you want to add on to that, my girl?
Domestic violence kills. Silence kills. If it happens to you, if you're in a domestic violent relationship, speak up, speak out. These young ladies are transparent on our show tonight, and so can you. You could tell people what's going on. Do not be ashamed. Do not feel as though I don't want anyone to know anything about me. You could be a pretty corpse, or you could be a battered woman walking around this earth. So do what's necessary. Like Sylvia said, wake up, ladies, love yourself.
Hey, and I want to just add the man's perspective to the ladies. There's not a man out there that's worth you getting beaten up. He's not worth it. If he is putting his hands on you, he doesn't deserve to be with you. You are a prize. You are a prince. You are a queen. If that prince wants to come to you, then he's nothing but a fraud. So you need to say to yourself, am I worth being in this situation? And the answer should be no. And then you should say, he's not worth me being in this situation. There's enough men out there that'll love you for who you are. Don't settle for less. Look in that mirror and say to yourself, I can do better.
That's right.
And when you say that and you believe that, you can take the first step of walking away, because what you're walking away from is not just a battered situation. You're walking from an abused individual, a person who has been abused and has a lot of problems themselves. You don't need to bring that back into your life. So step away, walk away, relive, regain who you are, a strong woman that deserves to have a beautiful and strong man beside you.
That's right.
Hi, this is the Let's Stay Together show. We wanted to help you out a little bit on that. Baby, I want you to end us out. Let us know what we're going to be talking about next week.
We're gonna be talking about eating your way to a healthier relationship. Yeah, eating your way to a healthier relationship. I mean, I like these beautiful ladies looking at me, and that hurt.
So come join us next Tuesday at 8 p.m. You've been listening to the After Show on the Let's Stay Together show. I want y'all to do one thing when we leave. Just say, woo woo, 1, 2, 3.